Hello everybody and welcome back to more Kirby Planet Robobot. In the last episode we continued blazing through Meta Nightmare Returns. And in this episode we're going to continue blazing through Meta Nightmare Returns. Hollow Defense API was a lot stronger than it was for poor Kirby. But that's okay. Because apparently according to this, Kirby is taking a nap throughout this entire journey, so... Again, I don't know if this mode is actually canonical. In fact, I think it's actually explicitly not canonical. It's basically like, what if Kirby was just not present and Meta Knight didn't get defeated in one hit, I guess? When do I get Fighter Meta Knight power? I have to work from no points. This is truly the darkest... Oh, but these water levels are going to be way easier, actually, now that I think about it, because... I have the sword ability, and I've said it before, but you can use the sword power without any issue underwater. I'd say it's actually pretty... I think it's probably struck. You. I bet there's something under here. One enemy. Alright. I know it might seem like a waste of time, but I want to see if I can get this guy. I can, in fact, but he... doesn't give me any points. Huh. Oh my gosh. I forgot that his down B doesn't just go straight in the air. Or straight down, I guess. It's a pretty cool move, I have to say. I love how quickly this charges up. And in case I didn't bring it up before, every single boss and like major enemy that you fight is the 2.0 harder variant. They're always recolors. They usually have some new attacks, or at least some mixed up variants of their old attacks. So that's why all of the bosses we've been fighting are harder. Even like Blocky there was like Blocky 2.0. I'm so glad that those cutscene enemies actually counted. We had the... Oh, look at the rainbow in the background. That's beautiful. Now let's destroy everybody in sight until there's nobody left in the town or something. IDK, never played a Kirby game. You know what I need? I need healing. Thank you. Give me some of this. Bro. I can't believe I got hit by Cappy from Super Mario Odyssey. This is so sad. Wow, Cappy. That's what he always says. This is an iconic, legendary catchphrase from hit video game Super Mario Galaxy. Ugh. When are they making Galaxy 3? They have Astrobot. Astrobot is basically Mario Galaxy 3. Actually, no, wait. Astro's Playroom is Galaxy 3. Astro's Bot is Galaxy 4. Truly, the greatest of timelines. Might as well heal. What are you gonna do, buddy? Die? That's a good thing to do. Do you think they can fool me? They can. But it won't look good doing it, so it won't be worth it in the long run. I see you, Mirror. Oh! I tried not to get my head chopped off, unfortunately that's what I do best. That's what we do best here at NME. That was a Kirby anime reference, because yes, there was a Kirby anime back in the day. Was it good? The DDD voice was good. The Meta Knight Meta Knight was Hispanic, I believe he was Mexican. He had like a whole like Mexican theme going on. And then DDD was like Southern, I think? He was like, I'm gonna club that there Kirby! That was a horrible, horrible rendition of him. That was horrible. It sucked, but it was sort of like that if it was any good. It was pretty much the most beautiful thing you can imagine. I should have just started with that. Like, imagine beauty, like, as an inherent concept. That's what we're talking about here. Oh wait, but I'm not getting the secrets. I'm activating switches and dying. That's what I do best. Here at NME. It's funny how that was always short for Nightmare Enterprises as well as like enemy, like the opponent. Like, I think that I never finished the show. I think I only watched like 3 random episodes. I don't even know where I watched them. I have no idea. Oh, I'm good at this. Star, no star, star. Alright, that should be easy. Alright. Star. I always take the star, but except for the second time where I explicitly, on purpose, don't. I'm a genius. They pay me to do this. In fact, I actually don't get paid to do this because I don't have enough subscribers to make any money off of this. But that's okay, because I do it for my adoring fans whom I have. Actually, I just do it for the fun. Oh, why not both? Oh. Wait, star. You must die. You must die. You must die. Give me the bottle. Delicious. Meta Knight was hungry. I perfectly paid for that healing. Delicious. Oh! We have to do this infiltration perfectly. Kirby may have gotten hit by 150 lasers when he was doing this in the other universe, I guess, if this is an alternate universe. But Meta Knight doesn't even take damage when he does this. His powerful Mexican blast will protect him. Oh, that got kind of blended in there. I totally did not see him. I wish I could use Meta Quick here, but I literally can't. You think I always fall for everything? Well, you're right. How did I know he was there? I was just impatient, actually. I just attacked. Meta Knight has a lust for murder. Oh, I can use sword beams. I actually did not know that. That's pretty cool. Oh! The evil sherbet comes back. Or not sherbet, frozen yogurt. How am I supposed to... I can't have ice power, so I guess those are just, like, there. You think I'm gonna fall for that? I never, ever fall for anything. Me and my 42 points aren't going anywhere. Because now, they're 45 points. I missed. Wildy's like, hey, I'm doing under orders. That's why I tried to kill the hero of Popstar. Both of them. Wait, so I was able to use that? What? Oh, if I'm moving it all left or right and then I do the down B, it does like a downward swoop. I see. Makes sense. I might be awesome at this game. Might, unfortunately, is doing a lot of the heavy lifting there. Ooh. Invincible Meta Knight. Alright. Now we have Meta Quick, too. Nothing can stop us. Not even frozen yogurt. I actually recently found out that I am lactose intolerant, or at least I can't have dairy. I don't know what it is in the dairy that I'm intolerant to. Question mark. But I actually just realized I won't be able to have ice cream again, so actually frozen yogurt Might have to find me a frozen yogurt place, otherwise, it's over for me. I will never be Ice Kirby. Truly, the worst fate imaginable. No ice cream. Can you even imagine such a world? It terrifies me. Oh yeah. I love that we get to see the halberd there. I love the halberd. Ever since Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where it was for some reason took a prominent role. Alright. Now for the bad part of the game. Just kidding. Underwater levels are notoriously not my favorite kinds of levels. I'm just gonna use Meta Quick and get hit by every enemy so that I can make it, like, not fast, but faster. I'm not interested in secrets because I don't really need the points for much. See, like, oh, there's a secret there, but like, I don't actually want it. Why? Because I'd rather miss and die, actually. That's what I'd prefer doing. Give me your ball. Ugh. Oh, here's a stamp. You can totally use that. Bonkers. This is like if there was 2.0 Bonkers. I believe this is actually from Donkey Kong Bonanza. This boss. Oh! Help! Oh! My timing could not be worse. But my skill could never be better. No damage. See, look, I have full HP. It's pretty much how we do it around here. Meta Quick. More like, I don't want to get killed by a shark. Oh. I actually didn't need the hammer all along. I see an easy to get thing. I got it. No. I lost Meta Quick. But hey, at least I have 49 points. And my insatiable charm and charisma, question mark. That's not real. Also, insatiable is definitely not the right word. I was looking for unstoppable, inexcusable. Mike, look up the right word and put it in post. Just kidding. I don't. It's not insatiable. Infectious. Insatiable? Hello? How did I might be silly. But I might not. You never know. Wait, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Meta Quick, and then I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna get this. I'm just gonna fly. This might be faster. This is literally just faster, actually. That was, wow, that was way faster than tilting my whole 3DS that I have. Speaking of my 3DS. I love using gyro on my 3DS. That's what it's... Oh! Help! I love this mix of this song. Ba-ba-da, ba-da. This is what I need. This is... I lost. I lost it. That might have been the silliest mistake I've ever made. Oh man, I love this song from Return to Dreamland. Here's what I'll say about Return to Dreamland. Yes, it did start a bunch of new awesome stuff in the Kirby series, and like basically like is like defined mostly what we know about like the modern Kirby series as we know it. But like it's kind of generic. Like, let's be for real, the first 4 worlds are like probably the most generic Kirby has ever been. And that's kind of disappointing. I don't know, like, it's just like grass, sand, water, ice. And like this game has like themed worlds, but like they always felt like basically it was just the like, they don't like harp on one theme for too long. Like even the water world only had one underwater level, which is like this one that we're playing through right now. Like everything else is like water themed and like you go in and out of water, but like it always like keeps to a theme without actually like forcing you just to play like one level or one type of level over and over. And I feel like Return to Dreamland didn't really do that very well. It's just like you're on the grasslands level, it's gonna be grasslands. Maybe you'll get a cave. And then the water world is like just water. And that's basically it. And then the desert world is like just a desert. Like, I don't know. There's just like they could have done it a lot better than what they did. And so it ends up being that the first 4 worlds, and honestly most of World 5, pretty generic. After, like, once you get to the boss of Chapter 5 and then, like, onwards, everything else is, like, great and actually feels like a Kirby game. Everything else kind of feels like Super Mario Brothers. Like, new Super Mario Brothers Wii. Like, it's, like, the same sort of, like, just generic as possible. And, like, I guess, like, something has to set the standard, you know? Otherwise, the standard wouldn't be there. But, like, I don't know. It hasn't let it age well, in my opinion. Like, I think that if you, like, play that game, you're just sort of... Basically, you're just waiting for it to get good 5 worlds in, which is, like, 3 or 4 hours into the game. Which is, like, I've got to say, kind of ridiculous to expect a player to just wait for a game to get good for that long. And, like, if you've played, oh, I don't know, like, Star Allies first or something, like, honestly... You can kind of only if you really love Kirby, obviously go play Kirby. But like, if you don't love Kirby as like your #1 series or like #5 series, you can skip Return to Dreamland. You can kind of skip it. Ooh, I almost forgot to talk about the fact that we're fighting Susie 2.0. As a child, Sue was involved in an accident during a mother computer experiment and went missing. Why has she joined the company after all this time? Her full name is Susanna Patricia Haltman. So we get huge, just as is, oh goodness. We get absolutely massive Susie lore. Kind of out of nowhere in her description. I mean, that's what Kirby bosses tend to do, is that they, like, most of their lore is, like, literally just in their description of their fights. Oh goodness. Oh! But, like, that's, like, a lot. So, like, we know that in the story, she, like, stole the helmet, and she wanted to get back at the old man, who one would assume is Haltman's relative of some sort. He never mentioned her as anything but a secretary, which is also pretty interesting to note. There's a couple other things you can tie together, like, somehow somebody somewhere got data on the Hollow Doomers, which are only in another dimension. If you put 2 and 2 together, you can sort of figure out that it was actually Susie. Oh! Oh! Susie who got that data. Because the experiment went wrong and she actually got sent to another dimension, which is pretty interesting. Again, this is all stuff that you kind of have to piece together, and some side games also confirm this. Oh! But yeah, that's how the Sphere Doomers, which are only in another dimension in Return to Dreamland, they're the only one, like, the only way to see them is to be in another dimension, or to be in that game, and she wasn't in that game, so that's how they have the API, you know, copies of them, I should say. I know I've been talking about this whole fight, but every single one of her moves is, like, completely remixed in a way that makes it significantly harder to dodge. I also just love the redesign for her mech. Ugh. Oh, goodness. She's doing this a lot faster. You need to stay on the move, otherwise she'll hit you, and it does, like, a ton of damage. Oh! And she doesn't give you a lot of opportunity to actually fight back. You have to kind of hit her during this attack, or that's it on this last phase. Kirby played easy on you, buddy. I can't believe Susie explodes into blobs and dies. So sad. Ah, I love this song. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-da. My Friend in the Setting Sun. Classic. It's peak. This basically, even though DDD had it in his theme in this game, this basically became Meta Knight's theme, which I really appreciate, or at least like one of his themes. Alright, let's jump into the 4th level. In Gigabyte Grounds. I love how you can see, like, oil soup in the background in, like, the blender. I don't know if that's actually soup, but it's funnier to think about it as soup. They call me the Flash. Ugh. Oh yeah, look at that clean room. I should do a speed run. Also, I'm dead! That's not what I was going to say. Also, I'm dead. Thank you for the commentary, Phoenix. You're pretty much the best there ever was. Ooh. I need my spheres. I need to fund my meta-quick addiction. Because why play the level when you could fly really fast through it instead? I'm dead? Maybe that's why you don't run fast through it, buddy. Oh, I could have gone over, actually. Interesting. Oh, you thought I would miss that? Come on, Ingerland. You've got... Can I just fly over this in general? Of course, I finally figured out that I can just fly over the whole level. Right at the very end. I need to rack up some more spheres. Delicious. Out of my way. Out of my way, Janabelle. Ugh. I can't! I missed? Yeah, I hit. Which is good because I almost died, so... I used all of my HP to get points, but hey, at least I'm no longer broke. Unlike poor Alpha and UFO 50. Can't believe she became broke. Ugh. And yes, I am recording these concurrently. I basically swap which game I'm playing every day. It's actually a lot of fun. Never gets boring. Especially since UFO 50 has like 50 games. Oh, actually, it's kind of funny. This game also has a bunch of games as well. It has the main story, Meta Nightmare mode, which is sort of like the big bell race to Kirby's Campanella. If you know, you know. And then it has like a couple little side games as well, so maybe that's why I like it so much, because it reminds me of Kirby. Or maybe Kirby's based off of this. I've got to stop it with the horrible commentary. Only good commentary from here on out. Best way to beat Miasmos is to never take any damage. Oh! Unfortunately, it's impossible because he's the strongest boss ever. Oh! Miasmos has always been one of the harder mini-bosses for me, personally. I don't know, just, it's actually kind of janky. Ah, back in the murder factory yet again. This is Kirby and Meta Knight's favorite place to be. Ba-ba-bum. Ooh! Ginormous Chili is so cute, I have to say. In terms of all enemy design ever, this is definitely one of the enemies that they ever made. Shotzo, more like Deadzo. I love rolling your fingers off the A button to the B button, and then doing this perfect twirl flip. It's all just one smooth input. Sans, this is for the genocide run. And that's for the end of Deltarune Chapter 4. If you know, you know. Yeah, give me my points, boy. I deserve $7 billion for this. Or like a Nobel Peace Prize or something. This is going to be a longer episode, I can already tell. But you know what? That's fine, because we have fun around here. Bandana Wildy, give me the goods. If it isn't that guy I hate. I like... If you can, like, get on him like this and bounce off by pressing B, it, like, twirls up and you get enough height to do a second bounce. Which is pretty nice. Sometimes even multiple. He's taking too much damage. Now he's going to be a meanie. You... You need to go away. I just don't like how this enemy goes in the back. This is like Pyramid if Pyramid was a mini boss instead of an actual boss. Like, get out of the foreground, buddy. No one loves you. Except for your mother. Your mother loves you. Oh. I forgot that you can actually solve puzzles? Ba-ba, ba-ba. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, boy! We're impatiently waiting. The healing is mine. I definitely needed it. Definitely was not superfluous. I can promise you that right now. Next time you play, you can start here. And I will. In the next episode, we will continue blazing our way through Meta Nightmare Returns. Until then, I'll see you guys. See you. Love you. Bye.